What's up YouTube, Matt here. As most of you may know, I am heavily interested in Lyrical Monasterio. This came around from when they got announced as the Sixth Nation midway through the Overdress reveal stream. Yesterday we had the product stream for the rest of the year in Japan, and Lyrical Monasterio got the rest of their support announced. We've got our booster set and our trial deck. So we're going to cover both of those because they gave us quite a bit of information about them, and we'll see how it goes from there. Right, we are full price trial deck this time with 1500 yen, so do expect the higher price, but because obviously we are the higher price trial decks, we do get the power counters that Token Rambu and Monster Strike got. We are getting our Over Trigger Ease being the one from the start decks. We are not getting a Lyrical Monasterio one in the deck, but we are getting it in the set, which I'll obviously discuss when we get to the set. We then got 3 different types of triple rares included our deck, one being the fixed Aces Kairi, and there are 2 more triple rares, which obviously when we get further down I'll explain more about them, and obviously it says 6 times SPs. I'll explain once we get down there. We are now on to the next bit, which is a bit about Lyrical Monasterio. It's saying about Lyrical Monasterio as a nation. It's now a school city where idols and arcanets from around the world can come live. They've expanded from just mermaids now. You can get angels, ghosts, warbies, vampires, any girl unit you will find at this school. And this literally, the Lyrical Monasterio is the school itself, and this is going to show many school girls in their school lives, so school uniforms left, right and centre. Alright, the main units in the trial deck. We have got 6 main units. These are your 6 that can come in triple rare foiling, and these are also the ones that can come in SP foiling. So we're expecting it to be 1 SP per 6 trial decks, like the signed cards and hot stamped cards were back in G series, but no confirmation obviously. And your fixed triple rare is going to be Aces Kairi, and then one of the other 5 will be your 2. They'll pick 2 at random for your triple rare, and the SP will not take away from those triple rares. You can end up with 4 in the deck. Your units, we're going to cover the names. We have got Aces Kairi, which obviously is the main grade 3. Then you've got on the right, left here, Aces Kiora, who is your grade 2 unit. Then we've got Aces Kanami on your right, which is your grade 1 unit. Then in the middle we've got Aces Mas, which is your starter. Then we've got Aces Mion, which is your heal trigger, and Aces Nanami, which is your crit trigger. So on top of the triple rare and SP versions you can get of the legs versions, they do swap over into Bermuda versions for the SPs in the main set. This is obviously a nice nod to the old Bermuda sets where you swapped from normal Bermudas into SPs with legs. They've flipped it around this time, so those that still want the Bermuda aspect can get the SPs and get the arts that way. We don't know if it's going to be just these 6 that turn into Bermudas. We don't know. It could be everything that turns into Bermudas. Cause like, well, imagine a cat girl that turns into a Bermuda. That would be somewhat interesting, but obviously you'll have to wait and see on that one. These SPs are exclusive to the main set. These will not be the SP versions of the trial deck. Obviously the SPs are going to be the legs versions in the trial deck, but it'd be nice to collect these in the main set. Talking of the main set, let's start covering that. Right, as you can see here, it's Lyrical Booster 1, Lyrical Melody. It used to be Booster Set 3, and it was going to be included in the main stuff, but they seem to have split that off now to have Lyrical Monasterio as their own booster. We are getting the 120 cards in the set, 16 packs in the box, so we're looking full booster set stuff. It does lead to believe that we are not going to be getting support that often, because Booster Set 3 and Booster Set 4 obviously got announced as well, and neither of those have Lyrical Monasterio in it. We could be twice a year support, because card ratios, this brings us up to on par at the end of Booster Set 4, having the same number of cards that the main nations do, so we could then join in, perhaps then join into the main sets, but we'll have to wait and see on how that goes. Right, covering ratios, we've got the 10 triple rares, same as the main sets. We've jumped up to 12 double rares, which is 2 more than the normal sets, 5 over triggers, 30 rares. Obviously we've gone down by 2 to compensate for the 2 double rares, and the 63 types of commons. We then have 112 parallels, so we've got a lot more, because obviously with Bermuda they always need extra rarities, and Lyrical Monasterio seems to be the same. We've got 5 lyrical secret rares, which I'm guessing are going to be your 4 cover cards you can see over here plus 1 more. And then you've got the LSPs, which is Lyrical Special Pack, which I'll explain a bit more as we go further down because I've got a bit more information on this. Then obviously 50 SPs and 50 holos. So we're getting same like the main sets did. Got SPs, we've got holos per pack. Then obviously box toppers. Obviously Japan have got their trigger campaign still, and they also get these lovely box toppers from D4DJ, Lyrical Lily Band. So you'll get at random one of these 4 in each of your boxes. We don't know if this is going to be coming to the global side. It'd be nice if it did, but we'll have to wait and see. Then carrying on further down, contains 5 of the cards and ride lines that strengthen the Lyrical Trial deck. So it's going to be 5 new ride lines, which is really good, and 1 lyrical and support for the Lyrical Trial deck as well. So we're going to have 6 ride lines overall for Lyrical Monasterio from the get-go, which is really good. So we've got the 4 ride lines shown here, plus the 5th one that's not been shown yet. So we've got 4 names here. These are roughly translated, so they may not be staying the same. Like the first one, I've only got the first part I could translate, which is called Heartfelt Song, which is going to more likely be the archetype name. Then the second one is Prismagia, Willistia. So Prismagia is going to be the archetype. Then you've got Ernest Correct, Clarissa. Ernest Correct being the archetype again. And then Rondo of Dark Moon, Furtarosa, with obviously Rondo being the archetype. We've got War Beasts as the species for the first one. Then the second one, Willistia is going to be the humans. Ernest Correct, Clarissa is going to be Dragonoids, so Dragon Maids, that kind of stuff. And the last one, Furtarosa, is going to be vampires. So they're already showing straight from the bat, we are doing more than just mermaids. Here's cat girls, dragon girls, vampires, humans. Have your pick. It also includes 3 of each kind of trigger in the set, so we are going to 4 crit, 4 draw, 4 heal, 4 fronts, as of this and the trial deck. So full range. It also shows up more. Obviously, sets 1, 2, 3, and the trial decks are going to more than likely have a trigger in each. So this brings them up trigger-wise at the end of set 3 to be parallel to every other nation, which is good. We've got Guardians of 5 same ability, 5 types of rares. So we've got 5 PGs, all the same ability, different names, different arts, but at that point, because they're different arts and names, they've got different rare slots. So 5 out of your 30 rares are going to be PGs, which is really good, because that then gives you a 1 in 6 chance if you're buying a random pack to get the PG, which great for beginners. Following Dawn of the 5 Greats and Brushwood Legends, 1 SP will appear per box. They seem to be sticking this throughout the whole of the D format, which is a really good choice. A lot of people are really enjoying it. Means people are more likely to buy boxes than they are to buy singles, which helps the company out as a whole. But in addition to that, we've obviously got Lyrical Secret Rare, Lyrical Special Pack. They're saying you'll get one or either very rarely. You'll pull one or either very rarely. And the Lyrical Special Pack includes 7 types of LSP in 1 pack. So the old SP packs that you got in V format and G format, where you got 7 foils all in 1 pack, that's coming back again just for Lyrical Monasterio, and it's in 1 pack. We are expecting this to be 1 or other per case, but obviously no guaranteed ratios. Will be covered further on down the line. And then the last part we're covering today is going to be overtriggers. There's 1 overtrigger per box, same as BTO1, but we've got 5 different arts. They all have the same effect, but it's literally picking which art you like the most, and that's your overtrigger. We have got 3 revealed, obviously 1, 2, 3. The one on the right is been drawn by Clamp, so it is the same as the Nirvana, Trickstar, Bruce, Bastion art-wise, which is really nice that we actually are on an overtrigger, not an overpriced card. But then the names of the 3 we've got on the right here, we have got Grisaille, who is an angel. Then we've got Estelanza in the middle. Species unknown, because I couldn't translate that properly, so I left that. Didn't want to give out false information on that. And then the one on the right is Secret Twin Sisters, Romea and Lumia, which are your mermaids. So yep, that is the end of the YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please make sure to drop a subscribe. It's free, doesn't cost anything. I'd appreciate the likes if possible as well. And if you want to discuss these furthermore, then you can leave me a comment. Twitch is linked down below as well, because I do stream quite often over there. Normally doing Card Fight Vanguard either in Zero form or tabletop, doing multiple different bits. So If you want to come see what I'm out, check me out up over there. As for now, see you in the next video. Bye bye.